Go ahead.
Tell your story. Tell the story. Tell us the story. Tell the story of what your mom did.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry, I didn't know what story. I was ready for a date, and it wasn't really a date in anybody modern words because it was going to be a car full of us youth going to another little town to like a inspiration for a bunch of churches. And so I was all excited because it was in the evening and I didn't normally get to do anything except maybe be taken straight home from church in the evening. So this was going to be an outing to another nearby town, and I was really excited, and I was all ready, and I knew that Bob was already on the way picking up other people, and so when he got there, I wanted to be positively ready, and I came through the kitchen, which was a big mistake. We had just eaten supper, and I was going to be leaving straight from eating supper, right? And so I had done the dishes really, really fast. And I started to go through the side door to go through the carport and out to the driveway where Bob was waiting in his convertible with a bunch of people already in it. And Mama said, "Come back here." And I wondered, what on earth? And I thought maybe she just thought my dress was not right or something. And I went back in the kitchen and she said, "I just looked at these dishes. You're going to do these dishes over." And I said, "Mom, he's already here. We're going to be late to church. I don't have time to do." And she started pulling every dish and every glass and all the silverware out of the cabinets. Everything we own, not just what we had for supper. It was everything. And she said, "Either you go tell him or I will go tell him that you cannot go because you are going to do dishes until you learn how to get them clean. And doing them fast is fine if you get them clean. You did not. I found a plate that still had something on it. And I had to go out totally humiliated, all dressed in my pretty dress with my hair all curled, and tell him I couldn't go because I had to do dishes over." I will never forget my disappointment because I had to watch him taking a whole carload of all girls in the front seat, about 5 of them, because it was bench seats in the car and no seat belts, so you didn't have to worry about it. And he always had about 12 to 14 people hanging on his car to go places. Everybody wanted to ride in the convertible. He always had the top down unless it was raining, and he even sometimes had it down when it was raining or snowing, because he said if you go fast enough, it goes right over you and you don't get cold away. And so I knew that those girls were getting his attention in his great car, and I was back in the kitchen. It was probably about 10 o'clock before I got them all washed and put away.
Didn't they make a book based on the Cinderella? That's it. Well, wasn't Cinderella the same story?
Oh, yeah, yeah. I know, but that was just Mama's way of doing it. If she gave you a chore that it was only part of it, like, I want you to shake the throw rugs in the living room. If I came back in and they really hadn't been shaken thoroughly, I then had a mound of them on the front porch. I was going to shake every rug owned until I learned how to shake hard enough. And boy, when we got married and they one of my gifts was some great little oval throw rugs that we loved, I could shake the daylights out of them. I mean, when I got done shaking them, I dare you to find a piece of dirt on them. But Mama made sure that if you were given a chore and you didn't quite have it right, you were going to get it right. So I should be an A number 1 housekeeper, but instead I said, huh, I'm not going to drag all those dishes out and wash them. They're not coming out unless we move.